More details are coming out about the marital troubles of a Utica police detective accused of killing his wife and then himself. Investigator Joseph Longo's estranged wife, Kristin, had filed divorce papers just a week and a half ago. The couple had also been in family court just hours before yesterday's murder-suicide. Tonight, Jeff Kulikowski tells us how the department is dealing and why it's especially difficult for the chief of police.
I'm sure a lot of things played on Investigator Longo's mind.
Chief Daniel Labella knew the Longos well, which is a large part of why he says this is so hard for him. He was Joseph's partner for 5 years in the early 90s and could see the changes in his former partner of late.
There was an internal investigation with Investigator Longo, and his weapons were taken away prior to this incident, as well as some counseling that was underway that he needed to deal with some stressful situations in his life.
Longo was in family court. His wife wanted a divorce. His home was for sale. It was something the chief was trying to deal with. But Labella says no one could have predicted what they say happened. Longo stabbing his wife to death and then taking the knife to himself.
I've known Joe and Kristin for a number of years on a personal basis, but me being police chief, you know, you have to be effective, and you can't look at relationships as anything other than that when in this time of crisis.
It's because of what they say happened here. You won't see something like a police funeral or anything like it. The Utica Police Department just wants to close this chapter quietly. You
know, Joe was a distinguished police officer for 14 years, but you know, he forfeited a lot of the honors to come with our profession when he committed the terrible act of homicide also too.
But the exact reason he did it, Labella says only Joe knows. In Utica, Jeff Kulikowski, News Channel 9.
Labella says while the department will pull together and move on, the couple's 4 children are the real victims. The kids, ages 9 to 17, are staying with family.